This video is sponsored by Smart Devil. Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the iPhone 15 Pro 10 months later. It'll technically be 10 months later in about a week or so, but nearing the end of July here into August, I've been rocking the iPhone 15 Pro since launch. So 10 months, how has the device been? How has it held up since actually having this device? And of course, this is the iPhone 15 Pro, not the Pro Max. I'm tempted to try the Pro Max around the 16 just to see if I can get comfortable with a bigger phone. But the reason why it's hard for me to make that decision is because I like the smaller form factor with the 15 Pro. The hardware is immaculate. Look at this. I rock cases from time to time, but largely you will most likely find me rocking this naked. Just pure out of the box, clean, flush. As you guys can see, that's just some smudging, but I can easily wipe that off and it's just about gone just like that. Cameras on point still, no scratches, no dents or bruises. The phone has fell from time to time off of a couch, slid in between my car seats. No screen protector as of now. And as you guys can see, everything is still looking very, very clean. Even if I shut down the screen a little bit, as you see, it's still doing a good job of kind of warding off fingerprints. If I just did a quick wipe down, you guys will see that it does look indeed flush clean. And that's what you want from your phone, despite or whether or not using a case and screen protector. If you do rock the phone, you want it to last. You want it to be durable. And that's what this titanium has really done for the iPhone 15 Pro. And that's why I also opted for the natural titanium look, because even if this did start to scratch, it would still look essentially the same, because this is kind of like the natural look and feel of titanium. And so I'm so glad that Apple kind of went in this direction. I do want to rock a white phone. I have not rocked the right phone in, I don't think ever. Maybe one time, and it was an LG Viper. And then I did rock the iPhone 15 Pro in space gray or space black, whatever you want to call it. So I've rocked the black. I want to rock a white phone if I can. If not, I may even be tempted to try that rose gold if that's a true color for the iPhone 16 series. But in terms of the iPhone 15 Pro, natural titanium was the way to go. And I'm very happy that this phone is lasting very well. Same with the display. This near 2K display is immaculate as well. It's very clean, it's very vibrant, and that's something that I definitely like about this, because you get clarity. You are able to read things very well. You're able to watch content on this very well. Videos look so good on an iPhone display. I don't know what Apple does different from actual display makers like a Samsung, and how the displays equally look good, just different. But what Apple's protocols and procedures are for the displays is just too on point. And that's what you get here with an iPhone 15 Pro, a beautiful display. Now, I've always questioned whether or not I wanted to protect it with a screen protector, but thus far I've been very good and confident that I wouldn't need one. But that's where Smart Devil comes in, and I'm actually willing to try a screen protector on my iPhone 15 Pro. And this is their quick installation screen protector from Smart Devil. And you see here, you have a 2-step bubble-free installation, Moss hardness level 5, explosion proof and scratch resistant, smooth feel, anti-fingerprint. And to kind of explain that Moss type of stuff, it's 3 times strengthened glass, beyond 9H hardness, impact resistant, explosion proof, and scratch resistant. It says it only takes seconds to install. We're going to find out right now. And as you see here, oleophobic plating, long lasting, smooth, and sensitive touch. So that's what we want to see. And of course, Ultra HD. Sticker here, deep impact resistance. Dust-free box series. So without further ado, let's go ahead, open the box, and start the installation process. What do you get? You get a few film installation toolkits, your microfiber cloth, wet towel, and I'm guessing the little sticker dust remover. Yeah. And here's your main plate here to use to start the installation process. And it looks like it's already installed. So as you guys can see here, and so this is the top, as we see. Instructions: step 1, cover your phone. Step 2, pull down the exhaust and wait 10 seconds. So all you got to do is just clean the display and we're off to the races. So let's go ahead and do that. That is indeed the fastest screen protector install I've ever actually experienced. Alright, so this little tab right here was at the top. All I had to do was pull it down, and then I believe this is all you have to do. And the screen protector is on. And it looks like it's about flush with the phone, so let's go ahead and clean it. Still semi-curing down at the bottom as we see. Let's go ahead and... So it looks like with this screen protector, there was some slight permanent staining since it's the original one that was installed in the installer. So with the additional ones here, I would suggest actually swapping it out maybe immediately and actually use one of these to actually install it on the device. That way it's nice and clean and flush. I'd like to shout out to Smart Devil for sending this out and for showcasing their screen protectors for the iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, Samsung devices. Links will be down in the description, and 25% discount code is down there for you guys as well on Amazon. So check it out. Now, ending the hardware, let's jump into software. How has the software been on this device? And I think the software has been immaculate on this device. Tell you the truth, iOS 17 and now previewing iOS 18, the A17 Pro chip has been working wonders in this device. And from a software perspective, you notice and see how Apple does a great job of optimizing and re-optimizing their software throughout several iterations of updates. We've had as high as iOS 17.6 as of today or this week, and then now previewing iOS 18. We're on developer beta 4, and soon later this week we should be getting Apple Intelligence to come to the device, and that's something that you will be able to use via the iPhone 15 Pro series because of the A17 Pro chip. And that just shows you the power behind this chip to be able to run sophisticated software that has a little bit more nuance and granularity to it, especially when you consider the new customization features in iOS 18 that we've been able to beta test. This is primed to be able to handle those kinds of tasks with no problems and super smooth, super responsive, even with the screen protector on here. So again, shout out to Smart Devil for showcasing the smooth feel, the near instant touch. Very, very good. Apps open really fast. Well, as soon as it settles in. Apps open really fast, load very well. You can jump into YouTube, scroll with no problems, no jitter. And again, this is on beta software. It just shows you that if whether or not I've mentioned it or you would have noticed it with the dark mode icons, everything's running super smooth, being able to open apps, close apps with no problems. The RAM management has always been good on an iPhone despite not having a lot of RAM. And that's something that we should see in the iPhone 16 series to change to now compensate for Apple Intelligence is more RAM within the device. But as of now, it's been able to handle a lot of things with no problems, being able to scroll however you want to. Jump into the Bible real quick, just jump into Genesis, and then let's see it. Look at just immaculate, just scrolls with no problems. So it just shows you again that fluid 120 hertz ProMotion display is at full effect, and it really boosts the software experience when it comes to the iPhone 15 Pro. Cameras, really ain't got much else to say other than to say the cameras have been very good. I think I have some pictures. I don't really take that many pictures. I'm not even going to front, like I do when I have to and I can. But by showcasing some now, you'll see there's a lot. The picture quality is very nice, even when the lighting is unfavorable to the conditions. The cameras work very well. I typically use a 24 mil and a 35 mil variant. I don't use a 28 mil that you have the option for with the iPhone 15 Pro. I know the Pro Max has an additional telephoto focal length that you can play with. I just stick to what I can with the iPhone 15 Pro, and all three do a very good job. Whether it's a standard photo, portrait photo, and video quality is always great because you've seen footage from the iPhone 15 Pro on the channel. The cameras are A1 sauce, and we're looking to see that improve with the next iPhone 16 launch coming soon. And last but not least, battery life. So we're coming to battery life. And despite running beta software, I finally dropped a percent in capacity. Off of 251 charge cycles, I finally dropped a percent in my maximum capacity, and I can guarantee it's because I've been running beta software on here. But that just also goes to show you 10 months in, if you use optimized charging, as I do, right? So I do normal, my charging is optimized, I do clean energy charging. You know, I don't use low power mode often, but just using the good, solid, optimized charging techniques. The phone charges when it can, how it can. It will fast charge when necessary. I do a lot more wireless charging, and I think between the iOS 18 beta and my wired CarPlay, I think that may have been the hit to my 1% on my battery life. But battery life has been good for the smaller iPhone 15 Pro, and I use always on display. As you guys can see, I rock always on display. I've changed it before where it looked like all black, but I like using the dimmed wallpaper version of always on display. It looks really clean. I like using the features that they provide, and I noticed that it doesn't take a huge hit on the battery. If anything, it's a menial, 10% or so, and I guess it just depends on what you're doing in the day to need that extra 10%, but I'm willing to sacrifice it for a pleasurable experience with the iPhone 15 Pro, and that's what you've been getting. That's what I've been getting out of the iPhone 15 Pro. So links will be down in the description as well for the iPhone 15 Pro. Can I recommend this device on the eve of the iPhone 16 launch? Yes, I can, because it's going to be a little cheaper, and it'd be a great way to get into the door to play with Apple Intelligence, and it's rocking with iOS 18 very steadily. So I can definitely recommend the iPhone 15 Pro for you guys to check out and to use if you're not trying to jump to the iPhone 16 series. You have my recommendation, solid here on the channel. Let me know down in the comment section below you guys' thoughts on the iPhones, on the iPhone 15 Pro, Apple Intelligence, the iPhone 16s. Are you in Apple's ecosystem? The comment section is open for discussion. Again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like button, subscribe, channel notification bell, so all free episode videos. So you know I can sit back, chill, see what's cracking. And don't forget to hit that super thanks button down there for the like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's where to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Your man Micah signing out until the next video. Wait for